665 at traffic. Just to Venus White level now. He's at your 11 o'clock and 2 miles, 1,600 southbound.
Traffic just in Columbia southbound River Grumman at 2,000. Let me know when you have the site.
Still looking for Grumman traffic, 270.
The traffic PD is DW northbound.
I'll make it really quick.
North tip around the battery.
300 feet coming 5.
So, Julian, Mike, radar contact.
Bravo Alpha Blue helicopter into the exclusion test tank southbound to 1,100.
This is great, isn't it?
That's good stuff.
That's right, John. Great stuff. It's almost impossible to capture the emotions you feel on a flight down the Hudson River corridor. Wow, New York City, the Big Apple, a busy place on the ground and in the air. Few places offer the concentration of diverse activities that are Manhattan. Museums, restaurants, theaters, shopping, street performers, Little Italy, Chinatown. The list goes on and on. In my 23 years of flying, New York City has been my number one or most often visited flying destination. I have over the years made several trips around the Statue of Liberty for passengers, and in 1999, returning from New Hampshire on a maintenance trip, I flew for the first time the Hudson River VFR corridor. The urban splendor of Manhattan, coupled with your closeness to it, is simply majestic. Promulgated by the mid-air collision between an airplane and a helicopter in August of 2009, the FAA has instituted the New York Sfra, or Special Flight Rules Area, to accommodate the varying needs of airspace users over the Hudson River. The new Special Flight Rules will enhance flight safety by standardizing the types of operations pilots will encounter, standardizing and requiring position reporting that will enhance our ability to see and avoid other traffic in the area, and providing a buffer between dissimilar operations. This video is for informational purposes only and is simply intended to supplement the FAA online course available at www.faasafety.gov. As an exclusion area, you can legally fly VFR without ever talking to ATC. However, you are now required by law to report your position on the CTAF between the Alpine Tower to the north and the Verrazano Narrows Bridge to the south while in the Hudson River VFR exclusion area. We found the air traffic controllers in Newark and LaGuardia Towers to be outstanding in demeanor, professional, and helpful on all our flights. Good guys to talk to.
Grumman 665, just proceed northbound out of the Class B airspace. You're pretty much out of it as it is right now. When you're turning southbound and want to come back in, then give us a call and we'll give you a clearance then.
For a flight like this, you want to make sure you have a current New York terminal area chart, which we do for navigation. And we also have the kneeboard format guide printed off of the FAASafety.gov website that shows your reporting points and your procedures. So we have our kneeboard format, current terminal area chart.
Zero to maintain a visual on all three.
110. We got a radio tuned to 123.05.
You
want a shot?
60 Hotel has both traffic.
Yeah, well,
Hotel, Roger, approved over to 2 numbers.
RU 32 spot 7330 at 30.
Grumman VZ, 900 feet northbound.
Copter climbing through our altitude. Can you see him?
I see him out there, yep.
Bravo Alpha off the back.
Grumman Intrepid northbound, 1,100 feet. Grumman GWB, 1,200 feet northbound.
We found some subtleties as you approach the Hudson River, and we'll pass these along to you. From the north, you simply need to descend and remain clear of the Class Bravo. From the west, if you are using flight following, expect to be vectored over Teterboro at 1,500 feet to enter the Sfra around the George Washington Bridge. A well-known landmark in the area is the Hook in the Passaic River.
Oh, are you familiar with the Hook in the Passaic River? Hey, Grumman, 685, it's at about your 12 o'clock and 3.5 miles. Just a hook in the river on the ground.
Right here.
Just once you pick that river up, just follow it to the hook, and then you can turn eastbound, direct overhead the field at 1,500.
From the Teterboro Airport, expect direct to the George Washington Bridge. The bridge can be difficult to spot at 1,500 feet MSL. The bridge is on a heading of 095 degrees. From the southwest or south, stay below the Class Bravo and follow the shoreline around to the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. There are 3 primary routes through the Hudson River corridor. All routes are defined laterally by the bank of the river, except in the basin near the Statue of Liberty. Thinking three-dimensionally, the yellow area depicts the transient route designated from 1,000 MSL up to 1,299 feet. This is used primarily for aircraft not intending any significant changes in altitude, heading, or airspeed. The red area depicts the local route, designated from 0 MSL up to 999 MSL. This is used primarily by news and local tour operator helicopters. The blue area depicts the Skyline route. This route is inside Class B airspace. A specific Bravo clearance is necessary, and altitude is assigned by air traffic control. This is available on a workload permitting basis only.
And there's a couple over there. You got another one just eastbound.
This is a busy area and requires constant diligence with your head on a swivel. Pilots need to be pilots and not sightseers. Hudson River Corridor. Give it a try. We flew on 3 different occasions. First on a Friday afternoon between 2 and 3 p.m., then again on a Monday morning at 7:30 a.m., and finally around noon in a Bell Jet Ranger thoughtfully provided by Jim Miller. Thanks, Jim. From these flights, plus years of experience and advice from others, we offer the following tips. Go early in the morning. There's less traffic. The helicopter sightseeing operators generally don't start until around 9 o'clock. The air over the river is smoother. Heating and mechanical turbulence are worse after 10 in the morning. Fly the transient or Skyline route. These are less congested than the local route where there's an abundance of helicopter sightseeing traffic. You get a better panoramic view of Manhattan and Central Park from above 1,000 feet. The Skyline route is in Class Bravo airspace, so you are under positive ATC control. However, this does not negate see and avoid, nor is it always available. Fly only on days with very good visibility. You need to be able to quickly see and avoid other traffic. Haze reduces your chances to see and avoid, especially when flying towards the sun. Be sure to light yourself with all available lighting. Worthy of note is that helicopter traffic between Teterboro and LaGuardia is typically routed over the North Hudson Park at 1,500 feet MSL. If an ATC clearance isn't quickly available, the traffic will descend into the exclusion area traveling across the river, which could create a crossing hazard. Be alert for crossing traffic in the area of Beam Central Park. We hope this video helps you better understand the rules, as well as gives you the confidence from the pilot's seat to go take a trip down the New York Hudson River corridor if you've never done so. Give it a try. It's definitely worth it. For Aviation Safety Videos, I'm Bob Reed. Have a safe flight.